Howdy and hello, Viridia here, and today I will be showing you how to do this makeup look. I was originally going to do the clown girl makeup look, but then I asked my lovely followers on Instagram if they would want to see this one, and it was an overwhelming yes, so I'm gonna do this one. Hope y'all enjoy, and I promise you, this is so much easier than it looks. I swear to God, it looks much harder and complicated than it actually is. So, definitely tune in and enjoy. Let's get started. Also, thank you so much for 400 subscribers. I love you all. So now that I look like a ghost, we can jump right into the tutorial. I usually start with my eyeshadow. So, we're gonna take some black and just kind of make like a line above here. Personally, I like to follow, if you look forward, there's like the line underneath your eyebrow, if that makes sense. I like to follow that. Just kind of do like a little swoop like that. It can be as messy as you want on this part because we're just going to take some concealer and fill it in anyway. And then you're going to want to just drag it down. You see, I told you this is a lot easier than it looks. I remember when I first tried doing a look kind of like this, I was like, that looks really hard. I think I'm gonna fail. It's not gonna look good. Trust me, it's gonna look good. Now we're just gonna kind of blend out this part just a little bit more. Make this part nice and dark. There. Now you got the top part done. Now you're gonna want to just like hit down here. Like so. And now do the other eye. This is one of the looks that's really trust the process-y, you know? But just trust the process, it's gonna look great. Next up, you're gonna want to take some concealer. I use LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's the same as my foundation. You can find them both at Ulta if you want to do makeup like this, or you can just order them online. But this is what I recommend and prefer. So we're just gonna go in and kind of follow that up and around and make it white. The cut crease. Ta-da! Now you have like a nice sharp cut crease. Typically, whenever I do concealer, I take this is my specified white brush. The rest of my brushes either are red or black, because those are the only colors I use in my makeup. And I'm just gonna, you know, kind of spread around, pat it, make it nice and even. This step isn't necessary, but I do recommend it. And you're gonna see I didn't go all the way. I only really went to like here, right? But that's because we're gonna, you see that part there? We're gonna line the very top of it with eyeliner and then drag it all the way over. It's gonna create like a very bold, dramatic wing. It's gonna look awesome. Now let's do it on the other side. In there. I'm sure you can see that this isn't really that hard. It's just layering. Really, that's the trick with goth makeup most of the time, just layering on. Anyway, now we can move on to the next step, which is going to be the eyeliner. This is the part that really ties it all together, and my favorite and least favorite part. So let's begin. We're gonna just kind of trace the very top of it and pull it out. Remember, bold, confident lines. Hell yeah. I recommend very carefully making it a bit sharper and a little more cohesive. I'm gonna bring the wing up just a little bit more. Ta-da! That looks pretty good. Now, for this part, we're gonna take the eyeliner and just make a big ol' C. Like so. I'm actually gonna bring the C forward more. Big ol' C, like that. Think of it like a bat wing, you know? Now you're gonna kind of get that, which I think looks really cool. Now we're gonna hurry up and fill the wing. Also, if you hear any like clanging or background noises, I'm very sorry. There seems to be some construction going on in my apartment complex, so just try and ignore that. Honestly, the only hard part about this kind of makeup is getting everything even, and even then, it really doesn't matter as long as it's even enough, you know? Because you're most likely going to be the only person that really notices the little mistakes when it comes to your makeup. And even then, let's say someone points out, hey, your eyeliner's a little uneven. Okay? I'd like to see them attempt it. While yes, it isn't hard, you certainly do need some practice. Especially get it like even, the straight lines, the crisp lines, the really tiny points. That certainly does take practice. I think I have like a bit of an advantage because I've been drawing for almost my entire life. So I suppose being an artist going into makeup certainly does help. The biggest reason why I did start doing makeup like this, by the way, is because I had like huge art block, couldn't really draw anything, and I thought that makeup would be a fun creative outlet, and it very much is. It's very fun for me. I really enjoy like trying out different looks, trying new things, and recording the videos too, like posting them to YouTube. It's like a fun hobby for me, so I really do enjoy this, and it makes me very happy that people enjoy me enjoying something. So thank you. Let's continue on. Now I'm just making a band across my eye, that way it's, I can drag it over into this area. I'm gonna be doing a nice big spike. Now that we put like a nice band there on top of our eye, we can just make a big ol' spike. For me, when it comes to flaws in my makeup, typically it's the spikes. They sometimes end up a little uneven, which is annoying, but it doesn't really matter. Let's just dive right in. I like to test the spike from like different angles, see how it looks, because you've done it wonky when it looks really, really wonky from one angle. But I mean, it'll always look wonky from a few angles, but like certain ones, That looks awesome. The biggest reason why I'm trying to emphasize just how easy this look is because a lot of people will walk up to me while I'm working and be like, wow, your makeup looks so cool. I wish I could do that. It must be so hard. It's really not. If you can do normal eyeliner, like a good wing, then you can do this. You just need white concealer and white foundation. And cornstarch as setting powder. I will live and die by this. I will never stop preaching cornstarch as setting powder. Whenever people talk to me about makeup, I always mention it. It's so useful. It's so amazing. It's so cheap. It works so well. Which is perfect for a goth on a budget. Now, a lot of time whenever I do my makeup, I like to do something fun here, right? I'll typically do like big old spikes or lines or whatever. So let's do that. Let's have some fun. I'm thinking one big spike, two smaller spikes. I like that. That is good. I'm going to put some more black eyeshadow over it so it kind of like blends better. And then I think this eye will be almost done. Grr. Now we gotta do two more things. Mascara and pencil liner. So if you look here, you can still see my waterline. So what I like doing is taking some pencil liner, pulling it down a little bit, and then just following that line. Leaving this part white, but following this part. If you get squeamish with things around your eyes, you don't have to do that step. You can see that makes the line a lot more cohesive, which is very nice. Now, mascara. Unless I feel like putting on false lashes. I like to do just a shit ton of layers, so let's do that. Ta-da! And now that that eye is done, we can move on to the next eye. So much fun. Okie dokie. Yay! Finally got that done. That actually kind of took forever. Now we can move on to the fun part, drawing on some eyebrows. On the Instagram post, story, I had spiderweb eyebrows. We will be doing that again because it was too fun. It was too fun to not do it. So I'm just gonna go with a big bold line, and where my eyebrows end up, that's where they end up. That's where my eyebrow will be. Ta-da! And you're gonna make 2 lines going down like that. Like so. And then you're just gonna connect them. Personally, I like to make these lines nice and thick so you can really see them from a good distance. Ta-da! Spiderweb eyebrows. Onto the other eye. And that's the eye portion of the makeup. Now we can move on to our lips. I really like the way this makeup looks like from this angle. I just feel like it looks so striking, you know? But anyway, now that we have some black lipstick, we can go ahead and trace out and then fill it. For the Cupid's bow, I like to use like the edge of it and just draw out the shape. Ta-da! Top lip done. Because I have snake bites, I like to move them down like this, just so they're out of the way and I can do the lipstick. Now, here's a little trick of mine to make your black lipstick stay pretty much all day. And I have to take some black eyeshadow and just slap it right on top. It also helps to darken it up and create like a better matte look, which I personally love. But yeah, that is about it. Like I said, it's not that hard at all. It's just a matter of patience and layering. And plenty of this on hand. If you look closely, I am posting to a semi-consistent schedule now. I'm going to be trying my hardest to be posting a video on every Wednesday, like Wednesday afternoon. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But that's about it. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I am begging you. I'm begging, I'm pleading, I'm on my hands and knees pleading and begging. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you. Toodles!